3, 2, 1.
We're live.
Hey everyone.
Hello.
Good evening.
Yes, good evening. It's 8 o'clock, and Jess and I are very hungry.
Yeah, I'm so hungry. What are you going to eat for dinner, Kendra?
I really don't know because, like I told you, I didn't take the chicken out of the freezer, and so I'm not sure. But I don't know what to eat. I don't want to make pasta. I had pasta last night. I wanted to make a salad with chicken in it, but I need to defrost the chicken. So this is my problem. What are you going to eat for dinner?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I feel like I could probably eat my whole supply worth of food in my kitchen.
I'm actually not that hungry though.
I don't know why today is like the hunger day, the day of hunger.
Hunger day. Hi, Cinzia.
Anyway, let's.
Did you see what she said?
Oh, hello. Thanks. Stop it.
Stop it.
Federico.
Hi, Federico.
So,
well,
this is Kendra. I'm going to introduce you, and you should introduce me.
Okay.
That's fun. Okay. Sole. Yay.
Hi, Sole.
Okay. This is Kendra. She's from Seattle. And she has lived in Bologna for 2 years. What?
Almost 2 years.
2 years. Almost 2 years. 2 years. She is a fantastic artist. And she really likes sleeping in her bed.
Yes.
She does. I know this to be true.
It's true.
She also likes eggs because she likes to make brownies. And today she made some brownies.
Which is why I'm not very hungry.
They're very rich and chocolatey, apparently. And she's also wearing her glasses today because this morning I was on the phone to her. She was feeling too lazy to put in her contact lenses. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the lovely Kendra.
Hello. I hope I can do a good job as you just did in presenting you. So,
you know me.
Yeah, to my right is Jess. Okay, Miss Jessica Frollo Ryder. I don't know if I pronounced it right. I just said your last name. Sorry. Hopefully no one remembers it. Anyways, this is Jess. She's from London. She's from London, and she says water instead of water. And she has lived in Italy for 1.5 years, and I think she's been at the school for over a year.
No.
Almost a year.
Almost a year.
Almost a year. She's been working at the school with me at Bologna Mille. She is a dancer and also an artist, also an artist and a writer. She's very creative. You are an artist in the sense of writing, but also you draw. I've seen it. She tries. That sounded so mean. She does. She draws. Sometimes she asks me for help, but she draws.
I try. I dabble.
She dabbles in drawing.
To dabble means to try something just to... how do you explain dabble? Dabble is when you just give something...
Kind of experiment. You try a little.
I'm a dabbler. I like to dabble.
Yeah, or like you try something for fun.
So we have Monica as well from a small
Monica.
man. I've never heard of this place before. Have you, Kendra?
Novara? Yeah.
I've never been there.
I have. Yeah. Oh, Federico said, and she is beautiful.
I think Federico is referring to Rome. Oh.
No, I think he meant you when I was introducing you.
Oh, maybe it was you. There's probably a delay. It was probably
maybe a delay. No, I'm thinking it's you too. Soleil had a question though, because she's looking at our introduction question of, do you like the apocalyptic or post-apocalyptic genres? First, a genre is like the type of movie or the type of book is the genre, like comedy, romance, horror or thriller, comedy. Did I say comedy already?
Yes. Sci-fi.
Yeah. Sci-fi, science fiction. So apocalyptic is like when there's an apocalypse, something really terrible that happens that almost destroys the world. Or
humanity as we know it is changed drastically. Would that be because humans have a virus? Or this webinar this evening is going to be quite ironic. Or if zombies attack the world, or a big meteoroid.
Yeah.
So that's an apocalypse.
Apocalypse. So post-apocalyptic is a story about after that apocalypse. So think of The Hunger Games, or what's another one? Divergent. You know, the Divergent series, the Divergent ones.
Yes.
Those are also post-apocalyptic.
What, isn't like I Am Legend the movie post-apocalyptic?
Also, that's a post-apocalyptic movie too.
It's during the apocalypse.
Yeah. Apocalyptic, post-apocalyptic. So hopefully that explains it. So like, which one?
The Walking Dead.
Walking Dead.
I can't believe I just did the impression on live stream.
Everyone's going to see it. It's on the internet forever. But hello.
This evening from Rome. Hello. And Christina, too.
Hi, Christina. Yeah.
Thank you for joining.
Soleil said apocalyptic with heart eyes, so maybe she likes it. Monica. Yeah. But careful, Monica. No, I don't like what? Maybe it. Yeah. IT.
That's fun. And do you like them, Kendra?
I do. They're not my favorite, but I like them. I really liked Hunger Games. And I've read some others there was one called Maze Runner. That one was kind of interesting.
Yes, I had a crush on one of the actors in that.
Yeah. They come up with some interesting stories.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. Have you seen or read better? Okay, this is bad. But The Host?
No.
So The Host is by, this is embarrassing, Stephanie Myers, who wrote Twilight and New Moon and whatnot. But she wrote a more adult series called The Host. And it's an apocalyptic genre.
Is it now a movie or a series, or is it just books?
It's a movie now, but only the first book. But I prefer the books. The books are better.
Is it? Maybe I can watch this movie in my.
It's called The Host.
My free time.
The Host. The Host. The movie's not as good. The book's better.
The book's better.
Yeah. But who else? Salvatore is from Ferrara.
You're just down the road from us. Hello. Yeah. Was it also snowing in Ferrara today? Or was it just...
It was snowy in Bologna. I was not happy about it.
Like watching television?
Yeah. But what about books, Federico? What about apocalyptic... I can't say the word. Apocalyptic books.
Okay. I like reading. I don't have a television.
Me either.
So
I watched a funny movie
about an apocalypse. It's called
Facciamo la finta.
I can't find the original title.
We make the fake. We make something. We pretend. Maybe we make pretend. That would probably be the English translation, but.
Hang on a second.
We play pretend. We pretend. We pretend. Maybe we pretend.
Let's
But I'm
pretend.
curious. Let's pretend. Okay.
Cool.
We pretend.
I'm red. Be careful your spelling of red. Kendra's going to correct that for you on the screen. We read and red are spelt the same, pronounced differently. I know, English language, but
Yeah.
read and red are the same. It would be The Hunger Games, and watched the films, but I didn't like. We're going to say them because it was a series. It's going to be plural. So I didn't like them.
Oh, that's another one. This is the end. I've seen that one. That one is quite funny.
I don't know that.
It's an I can't say it today. Apocalyptic movie. And Federico, again, what's the meaning about apocalypse? You want to explain it again, Jess?
Just the same as movies, really. Like an apocalypse is the end of humanity and the world as we know it. So it's when a virus or a big natural disaster happens and it changes life as we know it. So if you think of movies with zombies, this is what we consider an apocalypse. And post-apocalyptic, whoa, it is hard, is when it's after the apocalypse event.
Mhm.
This is difficult.
Yes.
Yes. And so a book about that would be a novel, a fictional book, fantasy about this sort of thing. I hope that's clear. Please tell us if it's not, and we will try and explain in a better way. I actually found earlier a description. Oh no, I've lost it.
Oh no, I lost it. So Federico, think of books like The Hunger Games or Maze Runner or the movie I Am Legend. These are about an apocalypse, okay? The event that just ends humanity or ends the life or the world as we know it, as Jess said. So the adjective is apocalyptic.
And then we have the title of our focus today.
Ta-da!
Armageddon. And I found this really lovely description. Well, it's not so lovely, but I like it. The last battle between good and evil before the day of judgment. A dramatic and catastrophic conflict, especially one seen as likely to destroy the world or the human race.
Can you send that to me in the private chat and I can put it up here?
Sure.
Because that was a very long one. So, or Avengers, Monica. Yes, they're always trying to prevent an apocalypse. That's a good example. Avengers, they have a lot of apocalyptic things. And Federico, I'm afraid of this particular event, so I don't read or watch it. Understandable. I understand. Yeah. So what Jess said, we'll put it in our comment. Oh, did you send me two? Okay.
No.
Okay. You're asking something different. Okay, so this. Armageddon. The last battle between good and evil before the day of judgment. A dramatic and catastrophic. How would you describe catastrophic? Very, deadly? Or in the sense it major?
Yeah, huge. Yeah, it's huge. It's
kills people.
Tragic. It's in a negative way.
Mm-hmm. So conflict, dramatic, catastrophic,
involving. It causes and involves a lot of damage or great suffering.
Mm-hmm.
So we could say that actually this coronavirus is a catastrophic event for the world right now.
Yeah. So it's a little ironic that this is our focus tonight. with our current situation, but we're gonna try and have some fun with it.
Yeah, we'll keep it lighthearted. We're not going to get too sad this evening.
Hopefully not. So let's take a look. What are we talking about, Jess?
Armageddon. In this
Dun.
activity, future perfect, describing a disaster and predictions.
Awesome. Whoa. Okay. So
look at that big explosion. Ooh. The end.
Well, we already answered the first one with all of our many questions. Yeah. Say it again, Jess.
The end is near. What is the apocalypse? What events do you think could cause an apocalypse? What do you think would happen in the world if most of the humans were gone? And what would you do if civilization was destroyed by a catastrophe? Oh goodness, a
catastrophe.
I can't pronounce.
Catastrophe.
Catastrophe. Goodness.
Sometimes English teachers also struggle. I know I do. Saying apocalyptic, I have to really think about it.
Catastrophe.
Monica, yes. There is even a film, Armageddon.
1998.
From 1998. Yeah, it's a film from 1998. Yeah. Okay. Also, there's another really Independence Day.
Yes, that's another one.
Where they almost like blow up the White House, the alien ship.
Good, Solar, nuclear bomb, virus. Yeah, these are things that could cause an apocalypse.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, coronavirus. Federico, what is the structure about future perfect? Sorry. No problem, Federico. We will see it later. But just as a reminder, future perfect is will plus have plus, I'm typing really big, sorry, plus the past participle.
That is coming up on your screen now.
Mm-hmm. So we use it to talk about, we're kind of projecting. We're thinking about the future, and we're talking about something which will happen before this moment in the future.
Mm-hmm.
So, for example, before I go to sleep tonight, so sleep tonight in the future, but before that, I will have eaten dinner. Hopefully that makes sense. But we'll see some more examples of this later on, so don't worry too much.
That was a good example, Kendra. I'm going to still.
What are some answers to these questions? Thank you, Soleil, for telling us. Hard questions. Fun questions, right? So what events do you think could cause an apocalypse? What do you think would happen to the world? Personally, I think the world would flourish. I hate to say it.
Like after the apocalypse and everything's calmed down.
Without people, I think the world would do real well.
It would be amazing. The world would save itself. It would be filled with animals and life.
Yeah, there's this amazing quote I heard. It's factual, but they say, if all of the ants died on the planet, human life would end. Okay, if all of the ants died, it would like completely destroy the planet.
Do you know what an ant is, everyone? An ant is one of those little bugs. Little teeny bugs.
Should I draw an ant? I'll draw an ant under my snail. Okay. So, anyways, but the rest of the quote.
The apocalypse is COVID-19. Yeah, Monica, we're for now. Climate change as well. It's climate change. Climate change, I guess, could cause an apocalypse.
That's an ant.
Yes.
Here's an ant, everybody. The little tiny ant.
The world will breathe. Everything will be wild. And
Ooh, there's so many more comments. I didn't even get to finish mine. The apocalypse is coming. The climate.
aliens or foreigners from other planets come to Earth to destroy humans.
Dun, dun. 3.
Do you want to go, Kendra?
Yeah, I think that the world will breathe. Interesting. Everything will be wild and no, not curate. Curate is a verb, to curate. Maybe and no, oh, I'm trying to think how she wants to, no control. No, because what's the curation would be the noun, but it doesn't really make sense. No order.
Yeah.
Maybe no order, Sole. Okay.
I like your first line, though. I think that the world will breathe. It's very poetic.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Climate change. This event is a big problem for the economy. I agree.
Yeah.
Very true.
Exactly. I'm going to finish my quote, though, because it's great. So,
yeah.
If all of the ants on Earth died, all of the ants, remember, the little tiny bug, little ant, the Earth, like all life on Earth would die. But if all of the humans on Earth died, all life on Earth would flourish.
Mm.
But it's true.
Yes.
We are not an important part of the ecosystem.
Not at all.
Not at all. In Australia last month, there were fires that destroyed everything. Not have destroyed, that destroyed. Yeah, they destroyed a lot. And then coronavirus came along.
However, I don't think that would be considered an apocalyptic event. Because I think apocalypse, it affects the whole world, not one part. Because we have, I mean, that was a catastrophic.
It was catastrophic.
Catastrophic. No?
Catastrophic. Yeah, catastrophic.
Catastrophic. Oh my goodness, I can't get those syllables out. Events that happen in particular parts of the world, but don't affect the globe as a whole. So for that, it's not. Okay, so I think I'm going to be in a wild mood, like Hunger Games. The stronger will live.
Yeah. The strong will live. In the sense, the strong people, the strong will live. Yeah, it probably would be like that.
In the apocalypse, sometimes people are joined together for self-save. Sometimes
self-salvation.
For self-save, for
salvation.
Yeah, salvation.
Self-salvation or self-preservation.
And we would say are sometimes against one another.
I'll put those down in the comments for you, Salvatore. But yes, are against one another. And if it will go.
Hello, Davide. A great apocalypse will be when water will finish. That would be very bad for us.
Yeah. And this is something people are actually very worried about. Yeah. There's a good, maybe some people know, some people don't. There's a very great documentary series, we say docu-series, on Netflix called Explained.
Oh, yeah.
I'll put it here.
It's very, very good.
Yeah, the episodes, they speak very fast. So I must warn you, if you're interested in watching, it is very quick, but they're short. They're 18, 20 minutes for an episode. And each episode is a different topic. And they do talk about one that is water shortage, like the water crisis. Also, I think they have one about like a pandemic too.
I've been seeing a lot of stuff. I think it's because everyone's watching these things at the moment. Yeah, it keeps coming up in my suggested things about these series. But they're very educational and also will help you improve your vocabulary a lot.
Yeah, they're really interesting. One of my favorites was about astrology.
Love astrology.
Yeah, they have some more focused ones where it's just 5 episodes, but on one topic. So there's one about the mind, and also there's one about sex, which is interesting. Yeah, they're really good. It's a good series.
While we're recommending things, I always recommend to our students at the school to watch TED Talks. And TED Talks is a website online. It's got an archive of thousands of videos, some short, some longer, of people, experts in their field, talking about interesting topics. And you can choose from any topic. So whatever interests you, you can look at. And yeah, it's all in English. And it's very, very interesting. And that's probably one of the best ways to learn a language as well, by listening to subjects you're interested in.
Yeah, exactly. Monica said the coronavirus, I think, will change everyone. When I saw the Camions went out, Bergamo with coffins and these Camions, I think this might be a false friend. Hold on.
Old.
Oh, like trucks. Yeah, it's I think she means trucks. Oh, that's really sad, Monica. Yeah, when I saw trucks going out of Bergamo. Yeah, where they're trying to transport people who have died. Ooh, very sad. Okay. Films or series? I always recommend Friends for a TV series. It's one of my favorites. Also Federico, I think series or short videos like TED Talks are better because they're maybe 30 minutes, 20 minutes. A film can sometimes be very tiring because it's so long and you might not follow everything. So a TV series, I think, is better for practicing your English. And Friends is great because there's a lot of phrasal verbs, a lot of slang. It is American English, but every episode is less than 30 minutes. So it's a good, like, short way to study. Yeah. Do you have any, Jess, that you recommend?
TED Talks.
TED Talks. Okay. All right. Federico, easier than this topic. Yes. Sorry, Federico. It's not the most positive subject. Do you want to read, Jess?
Don't know. Depends. I will look for if the other people are alive to stay with them, or I will help survivors. But depends what is the
catastrophe.
Catastrophe.
Catastrophe. If you're at home watching, pronounce that word with us. Catastrophe. It's 4 syllables. Catastrophe.
Okay. The Big Bang Theory. Monica is suggesting one. Good.
That's a good one too. I'd like The Big Bang Theory. It's very funny. But yeah, Federico, if you can find a series that is an English series that you enjoy, that's always best. But definitely find a TV series that you enjoy. And I recommend that. Good. Well, how about we move on? We look at another slide. We have matching.
So it is the end of the world as we know it.
Wonderful.
Evacuate, ghost town, decay, survivor, infect, overgrow.
A city that has been completely abandoned to leave a dangerous place. Land that is, this is the fun one, Uninhabitable. Uninhabitable. I know a lot of students have trouble with this. Uninhabitable. 6 syllables. Uninhabitable. And devastated. When a disease enters someone's body, a person who lives through a disaster, to degrade or decompose, to grow in an uncontrolled way. So we can, maybe for the left side, we can use numbers, and the right side, letters.
Good.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
All right.
Get going, guys. Let's match these.
Matchy match.
Matchy match, matchy match. Oh, and Soleil's getting started. Good. She says, wasteland, land that is uninhabitable. Practice at home. Uninhabitable.
Uninhabitable.
Yeah. It's, let me see. Let me make sure I spelled it right. Okay. This is a good way to think of this word.
Good.
We tend to break up our words in English with the syllables. So if you know the syllables, it's easier to pronounce the word uninhabitable. It's how we teach children to read too. We break apart the word. Good. Wasteland, land that is uninhabitable. Ding. Good job, you guys. Evacuate. Oh, sorry, I went too fast. To be.
Evacuate, to leave a dangerous place. Good. Well done. Ghost town, city abandoned.
A city abandoned. There are some ghost towns in the United States in some areas.
Really?
Yeah. Like they're just like old and no one lives there anymore. What else?
Decay.
Sara says decay, to degrade or decompose. Wonderful.
Survivor, a person who lives.
You said that like an American. Survivor.
Survivor. I'm trying to work on my American accent.
Survivor.
Survivor.
I think that's British. Survivor. No. Say it.
Survivor.
Survivor. No, that's not right either. Survivor. Mine sounds very proper. Survivor.
Yeah, you do a very proper British accent.
Either it's very proper or it comes out really like Cockney. That's what Alex tells me. In fact, guys, you guys skipped it.
Everyone's scared of that word right now.
They don't like it, in fact. But overgrow, to grow in an uncontrolled way. Yes, Sara. But we need infect. That leaves one more. It's only one.
In fact.
Maybe things are going slow.
Well, let's reveal it.
Okay, we'll do it. When a disease enters someone's body, and then, as Sara said, overgrow, to grow in an uncontrolled way. So,
all right.
Time for you guys to use the words. Do we want to read sentence by sentence?
You take them.
You want me to read all of them?
Yeah, you go for it.
Okay. So, wasteland. In 1986, the town of Pripyat, I don't know, was after an explosion at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant. The area was declared an exclusion zone. The city is now a while the surrounding countryside has become a unusable for farming. After sitting unused for nearly 30 years, the buildings are and the forest has started to the city. Some of the were by the radiation and became sick or died. Experts predict that in approximately 200 years, the radiation will have subsided to habitable levels.
Good. Thanks, Kendra. Well done. I already see some of you answering, but be careful. You need to put these words into the correct tenses.
Yeah. Pay attention. What tense should we be using?
Well done, Sole. Good. Correct.
Entrada. Good. Evacuated.
Good. Well done. And word number 2.
Mm-hmm. The city is now a
The city is now a
while the surrounding countryside has become a unusable for farming. Pay attention to these two, because there's two that are similar.
Yeah.
I think Sole got it.
I think she got it. She's very speedy tonight. She likes
She's
this
very
stuff.
quick. I think she enjoys the webinars. Good. Also, Monica, Sole, good. Ghost Town. Great.
Well done.
Ghost Town.
And the next one is...
I have it written down in my notes. This is when we need Monique with her harmonica.
Does she play the harmonica? That's amazing. I wish
she's practicing. She's been using it for the quiet moments in the webinars. It's great. Wasteland.
Yes.
Good job, guys. I don't have anything musical, or else I would I could play a song.
We could sing, Kendra.
You could sing. I do have, where is it? I have a tambourine and a cowbell and bongos.
Why do you have a cowbell? Oh, on your phone.
Yeah.
Also, everyone, if there is any vocabulary in this text that you are not sure on, please write it and we will answer.
Yeah. Ooh, Sole has a good, she's trying, yeah.
Have another try, Sole.
Ooh. So careful though, you guys. We have the verb to be. Think of maybe right now it's in progress. So maybe not decay as an adjective, not that they are decayed, but it's in progress. It's happening. Wink, wink. Also because the forest has started to is now present perfect, meaning it started in the past, it's still continuing. So if the buildings are also in progress, there we go.
Good.
Decaying. Mm-hmm.
Well done.
It's happening now. The decay is happening now. Good job, you guys.
The forest has started to...
Started to, normally after to, if it's use an infinitive. I should talk towards my speaker. We use an infinitive. Sada. There you go.
Good, well done.
Started to overgrow the city.
Some of the were by radiation and become sick or died. And became sick, sorry.
Don't worry, guys. Yeah, overgrow the city. Because normally after the verb start or finish, if we use another verb, we use to in the infinitive. Like I'm starting to study, or I started to study, or I finished. Ooh, no. Start infinitive. I finished eating. I am finishing. No, we don't use finish in the. After start, we normally use the infinitive. Done. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Soleil. Some of the survivors. Good.
Very good. Were infected. Great.
Awesome. Awesome. What a great subject. Awesome. But again, as Jess said, if there's any new vocabulary in this text, ask us in the comments. Okay. Write it in there so we can explain any new things. I'm starting to smell my roommate's cooking. I'm hungry, guys. Jess and I are very hungry. We're ready for dinner.
Next slide. Oh, I keep getting hiccups.
Should we go to the next slide?
Yes.
Or give them a second just for new vocab? Maybe like 10 seconds. Just 10. 8.
I even have a second counter on here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. If there are new vocabulary words and you asked us, there might be a lag. So we'll see them in a second. But let's take a look at the next slide, which, if Federico is still with us, is where we're going to see our future perfect. That's what it was. You get to read this time, Jess.
Okay. Is it not the same? Yes.
Ooh, okay, so Monica had a question for surrounding. Yes, to be all around.
Good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Bologna is surrounded by hills. Yeah. Italy, Sardinia is surrounded by water because it's an island. Great. Okay.
All right. So we're going to look at this last sentence. We're
not going to read it all.
We can read it all.
Okay.
Okay.
Just read it.
In 1986, the town of Pripyat was.
Oh, it's the same one.
Yeah, it is the same. But I'll read it again. Okay. Evacuated after an explosion at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant. I can't get my words out today. The area was declared an exclusion zone. The city is now a ghost town, while the surrounding countryside has become a wasteland, unusable for farming. After sitting unused for nearly 30 years, the buildings are decaying and the forest has started to overgrow the city. Some of the survivors were infected by the radiation and became sick or died. Experts predict that by approximately 2216, the radiation will have subsided to habitable levels.
Exactly. So, looking at that last sentence, someone has already pointed out, Monica said, has started, present perfect. Yeah. But what about the radiation will have subsided?
And what tense are we looking at today?
Mm-hmm.
I
think actually it says this. Okay.
Okay.
What tense? I mentioned it earlier.
She even gave an example of how it's formed.
I did. Before I go to bed, I will have eaten dinner.
We're
waiting for those comments. Should I play the bongos this time?
Yeah.
Let's see. Whoop, that's the cowbell. Bongos.
Banging on my bongo. Yes.
There we go.
Perfect.
Thanks, future perfect.
Ding, ding,
Great.
ding.
And how is it formed? The next question. How is it formed? Adjusting. Bongos. Tambourine. Let's see. Can you hear it?
No.
You can't hear it? Ooh.
Okay, everyone, please, can you tell us how it is formed so that Kendra stops playing her tambourine?
Yeah, what's the structure of future perfect?
Yes,
Great, Monica.
You will have past participle. All right.
Good.
So, the radiation will have subsided, past participle.
Wonderful. So what you guys are going to now do is, when do you think the following things will have happened? So you're going to use the future perfect. So thinking of our story, this town of Pripyat, when do you think the government will have opened the exclusion zone, or the people, continuing, people to return to the area, the fields to become usable, the city to be repaired, and the power plant to be reopened? So we have an idea of when the radiation will have subsided. What about the other things? So in theory, these other things in our list will be happening after 2020, or no, 2216. Okay. So we're going to use some present perfect.
Maybe. The government.
Yeah. And normally for present perfect, we tend to use by. So by a certain time, this will have happened. So by,
by 2219, the government will have opened the exclusion zone.
Yeah.
For example. What do you guys think? We only have a few minutes left, so let's get some examples in.
Right away. Right. Type fast.
I think by 9:02, Jess will have eaten dinner.
But so Monica, by when? Also, it's always have. The government will have opened. Always will have. I don't think it ever switches to has. No, never has. Will have opened the exclusion zone, but by what time, Monica? By when? Ooh, Sada, good. I think by 2225, the government will have opened the exclusion zone. Very good. Yay. Awesome. Keep typing those examples. Type away. I think maybe I would think maybe like 2300, the fields will have become usable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, Sole. So we will say to become usable. So the fields will have become usable after 30 years.
Okay, everyone, unfortunately, that is all we have time for.
Really? I still have like a couple more seconds, no? Jess wants to eat, you guys. She's done. She's ready. We'll see one more example. Okay, then we'll be done.
By 2216, the people will have returned to the area.
Yes, because it will subside to habitable levels. That makes sense, Federico. Wonderful. Good example. Okay, but now, yeah, we probably should end soon. If you guys have any other questions related to English, you can always go to our MySOS Facebook page. Okay, and an English teacher will answer any of your questions. But keep following our webinars. We hope you're enjoying them and keep participating. Yeah, we'll see you guys later. Have a good evening. Bye.